I wanted to turn the music down for a second because I'm excited to show this. I'm not gonna show the game just yet, but I got bored the other day and I was like looking at my character, looking at my little PNG, and I was like, I want to make a couple of upgrades, just a couple, not a lot, but I'm excited because I added a new expression and a little guy. I'm very excited. Let's see here if I can push buttons. Hello. Okay, so my upgrades for my little guy. First of all, I can be sad. It's not very detailed, but like I have tears now. Sad. But my biggest and my favorite one is I now have little mini Maru on my shoulders. I'm so excited. Look at him. He's so tiny and cute. I love him. He's my little guy. He's so precious. And now I have him on my shoulder. I'm super excited. Yeah. Okay. With that upgrade out of the way, I just wanted to show it off. Look how cute and tiny he is. He's on my shoulder. Okay. Back to the topic. Topic at hand. Danganronpa 2. What happened in Danganronpa? Let's see. Nagito, probably alive. He now has Junko's hand, which is really weird. What else? Other theories. And we are now inside of the whatchamacallit, the old Host Peak Academy. And now we have to find evidence. That's what's going on. So give me a second here to pop up the game, and then we'll get started, yeah? Boop. I forgot that I turned down the volume. I was like, why is the game so quiet for me? Okay, so now we're starting chapter 6. Is this it? Mini Maru, yeah! I got Mini Maru on my shoulder now! I love him! He's a little guy! Right. I want there to be dead bodies in here, dude. I want them in here. I would also not be surprised if there were other characters in here too. Like the ones from here. Hold on, let me a second. Can I put Mini Maru away for a second? Let's see. Like the other students, like, as far as we know, he's dead. There are, but there's no checking. Oh! So they're all in here? Nekomaru would be very interesting. Because, like, of everything. And I'm really disappointed I never got to fulfill being Chiaki's friend all the way through. That's a little upsetting, but everything else is fine. Okay, interesting. To the book! There is another image. Oh, another manga just laying around here. This time, this title is... It's weird that I think I've seen this manga before, actually. Manga for morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be more about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Hopefully the volume's okay. Just what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. Wow. Way to jump to conclusions. Volume is good, perfect. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Because you're in denial. I'll be honest, I thought it was an apple in her mouth. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesque because the incident itself is that grotesque? Yeah? We don't know the exact things about what happened, but clearly it's like the apocalypse. Anyway, the beginning of this scary manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Host Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising of the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Host Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to a dangerous extreme. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was now limited to students, and people of various races and nations began to join in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, and it began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from many other demonstrations inspired by social unrest. Hajime's the ultimate reservist Reddit cat poster. Dude, you're not wrong. As it spread across the world, certain anomalies began to come to light. Then it was too late. The end of the memes had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak, and the weak killed the weakest among them. So basically, if Reddit were to become real life, it's like everything on Reddit became real. Soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. Okay. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if that era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were more the norm. Media was oversaturated with deaths to the point that people would have catch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began to spread and eventually engulf the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world, a war that raged in the name of despair. The war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started out by a high school student progress to host such a hopeless scenario? I can't fucking talk, dear lord. I'm trying to make it sound creepy, but I can't do it. I can't do it. At least I'm trying, though. The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Big Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. And instead of using Hope's Big Academy's talent for the sake of mankind, they used it for the sake of mankind's despair. You see, the key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread this despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread it. Wait. What was her name? What was her name? I can see their face. They were killed by Mondo. Wait. Were they involved? Or was it... No, it couldn't have been her. Interesting. The powerful and influential created the new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Chihiro involved. That's it, Chihiro! Was it Chihiro or was it what's her name? Were they involved? As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Hajime. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Definitely all made up. Had to be. If this is really true, then what is happening in the outside world? Is that a candle? Is that a Bunsen burner? Can I shove it up his ass? Hi, Golden. Don't mind what I just asked. My family, my friends, the convenience store that I frequent at, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. You went to a convenience store? A lot? I mean, I will say, the convenience stores in Japan are amazing. I want to go to that's probably one of the first things I ever want to do in Japan. The second I land, I want to run into a convenience store in Japan. Just to see what they have. I'm so curious. Like, they have so many good foods, like little food items and just a bunch of like other products. I want to go into a convenience store in Japan. What's happened to them?
No way!
Oh, hi, Monokuma! Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Crazy as you are, I guess. I would enjoy reading something like this.
What?
My, do you not like it? I apparently was supposed to read that as him. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady that doesn't like to eat candy. You know what? Fair. I have manga literally right behind me. from various series. Enough, what is this messed up manga? It's called The Truth, you motherfucker! Are you a dumbass? Sorry. I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but you're the one who erased our memory so we don't remember it. For you not to remember that is so much despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories and all. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. Yeah, I guess so. Memory wipe or whatever. I honestly think what I think would happen as a more logical thing is that this event was so horrible, so traumatic, that as a trauma response, everyone just forgot. That's what I want to say is a logical answer. There are mushrooms inside of the cabinet. There's mushrooms in those jars. Some of them are mushrooms. Some of them are not mushrooms. Interesting. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at the specimens. But anyway, there is no way that is possible. How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Chapters of Circus. Hey, Phoenix, what are you doing in here? Please understand that I am rooting for you. If you don't learn the full extent of the outside world, you guys are still gonna suffer. I just want to help you guys so that you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. So that is how that works. What? No? That is what he meant whenever he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I am conflicted. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally gonna graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay with the outside world. And that's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. So let me get this straight. One group said, we're gonna work for hope and we're gonna get out of here alive, and so they did. And then now you decided, well, that fucking sucks. I'm gonna kidnap another group of students to see if they're gonna be forced to succumb to despair like last time. Or if they're also gonna choose hope. You know, you fool me once, shame on you, or you're fooling me twice, buddy. Not even me twice, you're fooling the whole group of students twice. What is your game? There's probably, I know there's probably some type of end goal or whatever, but this is the second time you're just gonna kidnap a group of kids, force them to kill each other, and then be like, so now that you guys have been probably full of so much despair, do you think you can go out into the outside world and be hopeful? It's already happened once. You think it's not gonna happen again? Bro. Also, I'm too stubborn to die, I guess. I'm too stubborn for this shit. Whether you want to leave on Lock Island or stay here, that's up for you to decide. I'm glad that my cases have lower stakes than this. I don't think I would be able to survive a killing game with my luck that I could. Well, Phoenix, no offense, honey. You probably would be Hope unless Edgeworth got killed. Then you'd probably be I would think that you would be a menace if Edgeworth died. I'm just saying. He is trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we will want to stay on this island, yeah? There is no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply cannot exist. The outside world should be fulfilled with hope. Just like now. Oh my god, see, this is what I mean. No, that is definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is the ultimate despair group? If they were devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Creek Academy to his destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Creek Academy? That organization just isn't one person, but a group of people. Congratulations, we know what a group means. If they are known as the ultimate despair, they are high school students, correct? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that is why they were called ultimates. Then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It is no use. I am going to freeze to death. I am at my limit. I need to get out of here. Why are you just standing here? Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. There's like 2 or 3 more. There's like 2 or 3 more little guys. The bears. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? To your mom? Hello? Any human? Human? No. You are now home. I'm gonna fuck my teddy kidnap bear. So they tried to murder the 50 people so the gals could. I would murder for a child. That sounds so bad. I'm so sorry. But like, if any person took my kid, I would probably, honest to goodness, stab a bitch. You're not gonna take a kid. I will say this. A mother's wrath is A, terrifying, B, you never want to fuck with them. Oh, hi. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I did not see him. There's something here. Where is the Monokuma bear? Besides you, where's the Monokuma bear? Is there one in this room? Surveillance camera. Alright. Hi, Fuyuhiko! There's no book in here. Interesting. Hey, Fuyuhiko. Let's talk for a second. Whenever I went inside of this room, that bastard bear was certainly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I let you handle it, okay? Because there's no way I'm gonna handle that fucker. I do not want to do that either. But okay, I guess I will be the bigger and taller man than you and go and talk to the Monokuma bear. Well, hello, Hajime! I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Why did you call me by my first name? What the hell? Weird. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing that I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga, so can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? Ugh. Okay. You should have done that from the beginning. I did not want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating Hot Pots. Oh, why Hot Pots? Those things are like burn your mouth no matter where you bite. I am getting really fed up with your babbling. What did you need to tell me? Hold up. Hold on. I don't know if you heard that. That is the sound of a siren. There's sirens going off outside. I was like, wait, hold up. I heard something. I think a fire truck? I think it was a fire truck that went by. Sorry about that. I was like hearing something. I was like, that's not in the game. That's real. Everything's fine, I promise. It's just, it went down my street. It's about that key piece of information that you've been waiting for so long. Don't worry about those sirens outside. Those aren't real. They're just a figment of your imagination. Oh, it's fading down the road. It's fine. It's about the ultimate despair. Why did the music cut off so abruptly? What the fuck? Huh? Even though the term the ultimate despair refers to a group of students these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who had the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Ah, yes, we're gonna talk about Junko. Great, let's go. A high school girl.
Yes, indeed.
Of course, a lady by the name of Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And she created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a second, you little bastard. I do not know what the ultimate despairs are, but it is not easy to form an organization. Hello, Cleo. Welcome. I changed my display. Woo! Yay! There's no way that people would join some fucked up organization created by some high school girl. And what happened to my accent? I said Gil. What the hell was that? I'm so sorry. That was a weird accent on my end. Where are the locations for the bears? I know at one point I had them. I just don't remember where. Oh gosh. Hold on a second. What am I looking at? Fucking type, damn. Okay. I don't even think the first section. I'll be honest, I'm going to cheat a little bit on this because I'm tired of having to try to find it. Okay. I think there's, how many am I needing? Like 2 or 3 now? Nekamaru. Taking a shit even right now. Hi, Nekamaru! Humans are possessed with their philosophical and have uncanny power to attract others. That is a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history. There's nothing strange about it. Yeah, there's some really bad examples.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko here. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those of the highest echelons of power. Yeah, but like, that's also because... never mind, I'm not even gonna bother. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. You know what? I need to shut up before I even say anything, because I was about to bring a real life example to the situation, and I'm like, you know what? Let's not say this. No, I'm zipping it.
Huh?
Then what was the purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that accident? It does not even make sense. They had a purpose, yeah? There was no way that they would do that for any purpose.
Hey,
It was for Junko Enoshima's ultimate despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't just about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or even an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as a Junko Enoshima. What? What are you saying? I'm just a soft plushie. Hajime is a human, and that's exactly it. Junko Enoshima is so full of despair that she's practically hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With their overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of love, hate, grudges, and anything in between. Her despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their mind. Okay. She's a lobotomized psychopath. Would not doubt that. As the ultimate analyst, she could play people. Bro, she's something else. I hate to be creepy and weird. Do you think she would outsmart Ted Bundy? Out of curiosity. Like, as a creepy thought. Considering that Ted Bundy is he's dead now, but he was known as a psychopath killer. Do you think that Junko would have been able to outsmart Ted Bundy? She'd absolutely seduce him? Interesting. Very interesting. so, the ultimate despairs have been recruited and became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Interesting. Don't worry about Cleo. Don't worry about it, honey. It was just a theory here. It was just a thought. All despair, whether it was made by their own or anyone else's, it was dedicated to Junko and Oshima. She orchestrated the end of the world, collapsed society, and as the ultimate analyst, she just wants to play to his wants and provide him with means. I feel like somehow, I don't really think she would seduce him. I think she would kind of, in a weird way, convince him, you know? I think she would have convinced him to work alongside her, and they would have slaughtered. You know what I mean? Failed painter? Who's the failed painter? She's a failed painter. What's the failed painter? This one I don't know. So this is a bit much. Yeah, definitely convince. Definitely convince. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to say that, but I was like, I didn't want to say his name. I didn't want to say his name. Right, that guy. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko and Oshima. And like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her children, they dedicated all despair so that they could escape from it, all in Junko and Oshima's name. For example, they killed their own families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through reckless mutilation. Oh my gosh. I don't need any more explanations, guys. I know about the failed painter now. I just didn't know that's what he was called sometimes. Even though I literally had to study him for a class. I had to study him, I literally had to study him for art class at least 2 times, by the way. 2 or 3 times I had to study him. Literally, we had to go talk about his artwork and about his architecture. So, yes, I had to learn about him. I'm aware. I know now. I remember. Jesus. And to helplessly top it off, they completely believed that it was something that they had to do. Wait. So technically what I'm hearing is Hajime killed his family. Is that it? There is no way something that crazy is possible. Oh, shit. Do you know about the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy? Final days. I have something to confess. What do you have to confess? I'm concerned.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values, and it's also true of famous people throughout history. He's a unique case. I mean, yeah, clearly he's not normal. I would hear me out on a Greek goddess. Oh no. Which one? Personally, if I were to do a hear me out, honestly, I think Athena's really cool. Ultimate despairs of Junko, they were brainwashed enough to serve. Oh, fucking course. Oh my gosh, she is like the failed painter. Dude, if she would be alongside with so many others. Jesus. What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs, and they believed in what they needed to do. Oh my gosh! This is like Jonestown! Bro! Oh my gosh, she's Jones! Oh no! This is the Kool-Aid! Listen to me, people. Do not ever drink the Kool-Aid. Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't ever drink the Kool-Aid. Oh no. 2,357 students of the reserve department all did this. Dude.
What'd you say?
Oh! There's so many things you can call Junko right now. Junko wanted to end society and unlike everyone ever. Okay, literally what I'm hearing for this is Junko literally was Jonestown. If you don't know Jonestown, basically it was a messed up cult. I don't want to go into further detail, but it's very, very well known. Okay? Very well known, very dark, very bad, very evil. And it resulted in this type of things. It was Jonestown, but global. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's Jones. She's Jones, dude. She's Jones. I have not heard of Jones, so I'll need to research. If you ever hear the expression, don't drink the Kool-Aid, it's basically an expression of saying, don't follow others. Do not just blindly follow orders, okay? Oh no. This is bad. This is fucking Jonestown, dude. This is Jonestown. Why? I don't want to be in Jonestown, and I don't want to be the ones who end up being killed. Oh my gosh, this is Jonestown. Oh my gosh, this is literally Jonestown. The more I think about it, the more I realize how much this is Jonestown. Bro. This is horrible. Oh, 2,357? Oh, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. It was me.
Damn it.
I do not believe it because there's no way that I can. Bro. There's also another Japanese cult along reference in Earth. Oh my gosh. Dude, cults are scary. Can I just say that? Cults are scary. Oh my gosh. The ultimate is bad. Junko and Noshima. It does not scare me at all anymore. Junko and Noshima is already dead. How do you... Wait, hold the fuck on. How do you know that? How do you know that? Fuyuhiko, sweetie, honey, sweet little gumdrop. How do you know that? We need an Ace Attorney case about a cult someday. Dude, that would be awesome. But low-key, shivers down my spine. I hate that. Like, it's cool, but it's scary. Online file from file 3. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Wow, they have her with the crown. Wow, thanks. Ultimate Spirit has been added to the Truthful Section handbook. The department has been updated to your handbook. Huh! Interesting. I think there's a bear in here. I don't think there's a Monokuma in here except for that fucker. As the ultimate analyst, she could copy and understand anything she saw anyone else do. Didn't someone do something that made them relevant after death last game? I swear if you're gonna say that it was who I think you're gonna say, I have words. Junko Enoshima is already dead. What does that mean? Why does Junko know about that? Oh, why? Yeah, why does Fuyuhiko know that? Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is dead.
Huh?
You did not see it? There was a book of manga from Maron killing school life. There was a bloody classroom. A bloody classroom. Wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings that we're involved in. They were killings that happened at Hope's Academy. Yeah. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Thanks for talking. This killing school life ended up failing in the end. And as a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
Because they believed in this so-called hope. And for the manga about the killing squad life, it was drawn out a bunch of similar images and dumb gags. And according to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was, Junko Inoshima. The mastermind took her life, which means Junko Inoshima is dead.
Like...
Technically, she is, but she's not. It turns out that the killing squad life was a part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students in Hope's Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Academy, and she took away their memories. That is just like us. Again. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed on surveillance cameras. Yep. I wonder who's behind everything in this game. Probably still Junko. It's the whole despair group. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. Yeah, you would know. You're a gang leader. In gangs, if you look at a definition of a cult, by the way, a gang can technically qualify as a cult. Just saying. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
Oh.
The students of Hope's Academy are widely known as the symbols of hope. And by forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast be filled with despair. That is so messed up. But that messed up plan was soon stopped, and Junko Inoshima failed. How do you know this? Oh wait, you read the manga, never mind. But as a Mega Man fan, the villain is Sigma. Junko lost to the students that she placed into her trap, and after being overcome by despair that she created, she took her life. Junko is no more. He's not saying anything. That's never a good sign. No matter how horrible she was, there is no reason to fear someone who was already dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, it does not matter. Junko Inoshima is not alive anymore. Okay? Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Inoshima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That is the only thing that I can think of. I mean, the killings were only evolved in resembling to that the killing school life. I did not know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but this imitation is just an imitation.
No shit.
Okay. You need to tell me the no shit part, dude. If the students of Hope's Academy stopped the deal, there is no way that I would lose them for some fake. If this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? I think what happened, this is just my theory, they tried to have a actual like secret oasis area where they would bring back hope and broadcast hope to people, but it was immediately infiltrated because of the ultimate despair. That's my little theory there. The last two bears are in 2B, washroom, and the vending machine. I'm in 2B, but I don't see them. Killing So Alive has been added to the scroll section of your handbook. Ultimate Spirits isn't updated. Please check the bullets. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, don't ya? You have a problem with that. Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
But oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What is going to happen if you do that? One step at a time, man. You're getting closer to clearing my character out. You are not making sense.
Well, then.
I'll leave you guys at all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside or the inside. I'll raise some flags like crazy. Where the hell is this bear? Are you in the ceiling? Are you in the wall? Wait, are you on the wall? Is that you? No? Where is he? Am I supposed to be here? Where is he? Don't mind me, checking around for a bear. Where is he? I'm checking in the dark corners to see if there's even up here. Where, oh where is a little bear? Okay. B2. Are we in B2? Is this B2? Or is this B1? I don't remember. Bear? 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 What is this room? The washroom? Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Huh? Oh, I'm in a different area. Uh-oh. It is so sudden. What is going to make something like this happen? I have already decided that I am not going to be surprised. Are we in a simulation? There is no time for me to be surprised watching this. Hold up. Did I fuck it up? Out of my way. Out of my eyes, Blue. 4B. That other one had to have been 5B or something. Ugh. Okay, music room seems to be the room that I need to go to. Okay. That would explain the glitches. Yeah. Like, is this kind of like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of the game, the show, the anime. Sword Art Online, where we're literally kind of forced to kill each other. But like, if you die in the game, you die for real. And so like, people just went on a mass killing spree for a little bit because like, if I remember right in the anime, I never watched it all the way through. I never watched like season 3 or whatever. But in the anime, like, in Sword Art Online, there was literally a cult that, or a group of people, a team or whatever, that killed people. I'm gonna say Hagrid because I hated SAO. You know what? Fair. After a certain point, SAO started getting redundant. That's just my opinion. That's kind of why I ended up not finishing it. The second season was sad though. I will say that. No, it was Sword Art Online 2. And it was the second part of Sword Art Online 2 where it was sad and depressing. But then it kind of got a little lame. They totally ripped off the content of Hack. I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting. Also, can I just say, I think it would be really fun and also not smart to be in a world where if you died in the game, you died for real. Is it weird that I would want to be in that world? Is that wrong for me to say? Akane is twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. She's just mad because I took her guy, her Nekomaru. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
Just my gut.
My boy! Yay! Still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it is strangely intrusive. No, intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again. Yeah? Alright, time for us to go to the whatchamacallit. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. What would I ever imply? I'm just a little bean. Excuse me, pardon me. Trying to remember where the fuck the music room is. Headmaster. Oh, right. I have like a bear or whatever now. I forgot. Here's some water. There you go. Ah, there we go. Music room. Remember to hydrate. Yes. I always have myself a hot cup of tea. What the hell is this? Tragic event, human history. The something who established the so-and-so foundation. I can read that from here. Sorry. This looks like the music room. This is totally not a simulation. Yeah, it's totally not. I feel like I can see something strange. Monokuma Bear? Disco Ball? This is where Fuyuhiko's sister was killed. Surveillance camera, why would there be a surveillance camera inside of the skull? I wonder, does this have the purpose, blah blah blah? Who's watching us, Monokuma? Sorry if you're seeing the flashing, especially if you're not dealing with flashing. There's none in here? Okay. It looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? Oh my gosh, I was right! I did read it a little bit. Not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is a symbol of the future foundation. I hate the glitching, okay? I'm so sorry if anyone have epilepsy. Please look away, because dear lord, this is like hurting my own eyes, and I don't have epilepsy. Not just that, the mark engraved on the monument is a symbol of the future foundation. Below that symbol, there is a short passage engraved, to combat the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history. These graduates of Post Peak Academy are among many students who established the future foundation. Huh. The future foundation was established by the graduates of Post Peak Academy. Aren't they known as the World Ender? This was completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Thank goodness. I would like to just look away and not look at that thing. What is this? Words are floating in the air. Thank goodness. I don't have to look at that fucking thing over there. This is like a hologram. The floating letters are forming a sentence. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we've obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Post Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there is a total of 15 survivors. Looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report that we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Post Peak Academy. Upon their further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You might be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they are survivors of Post Peak Academy, it is possible they may be targeted by the ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I do not believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. And so, if they are survivors of Post Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and have not located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we will have received a report of the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems that we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. What? So we are another group of survivors put on Jabberwock Island, and now we're a part of some weird, what is it, a social experiment or some shit? What the hell? Survivors of Post Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was a part of the Future Foundation. There were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It is like they are talking from another world. What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off remembering the memories that we've lost. Oh, not remembering. Interesting. I guess that is all the clues in this room. Thank goodness. It is finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our feet, at least. They are excited about the graduates of Post Peak Academy, and they took us to protect it. If that is true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably could not say anything fearlessly. Monokuma, if he is the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Plot twist, it's actually Makoto. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. That there is a research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email. What is that about? I mean, that would make sense. 100 was not a part of the main class, which means your fellow students makes up 14. Yeah, but there's a 15th somewhere. The only future Foundation facility we found at the certain ancient ruin. There is no way that the research facility... Is there really a research facility on this island? There should be others. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. I don't want to stay in this room any longer. Thank you. I do not like that flashing. Okay. Ugh. I'm getting all black-eyed. What's her name? Is she here? Hey, girly pop. Looks like the office might be unlocked. What's going on? I definitely feel like someone's getting closer. Her gut is pretty impressive, sometimes it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It is surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Okay. We're gonna ignore the fact that she's still here 20 times in a row. This is different. This is different. They have that different. They have a list of subjects. The list of subjects reads everyone who is here on this island. Izuku Miyoda, Mikansumi. Even they have Ultimate Imposter. Mahiro Kiyozumi. Fuyuhiko Nakamaru, Tero, Nagito, Gundam, Kazuichi, Hajime Chiaki. Weird. And they even have the teacher. The bear's in here? Okay. This feels different from my classroom. Probably office, right? I mean, the room kind of is that stuffy teacher vibe. The office. Now that you mention it, it kind of does look like that. More importantly, have you seen Asanya? I don't see her anymore. How much longer is this guy going to be in steps with Asanya? Give it up already, dude. She is not into you, man. Just accept the fact. Take a no. Oh, there you are. Yay!
Are you serious?
Thank you, the kitty. Flowers on top of the desk. They look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? They're Minecraft. They're Minecraft flowers. Okay. Monitors serve a purpose. Okay. What's the academy? What is going on? Okay. Wait. Is that... What's her name? I'm sad that Nagito isn't there and there won't be any more Nagi Tiny moments. Good. Sonya learned programming just to put up a glitch while separating her and Soda. You know what? Valid. There is something written on the blackboard. What is written here? The names of all the students. But why is Hiyoko... Wait. Yeah, why is Hiyoko with the newspaper article while everyone else... Adult Hiyoko. What? Hiyoko's mom? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that, Hajime, Hinata, Chiaki, Nanami, Kazuichi, Soda, Naito, Kamaeda, Gundam, Tanaka, Ultimate Imposter, Tero, Hanamura, Nakamaru, Nidai, Fuyuhiko, Kazuryu, Akane, Owari, Sonya, Nevermind, Peko Yama, Mahiro, Koizumi, Mikan, Tsumiki, Ibuki, Miyoda. Hiyoko's mom must have done a shit job raising her. Yeah. Hiyoko, Saionji. These are names that I've seen before. Yeah, they're your classmates, dude. And also Izuru Kurozura. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into it placard says Kamakura! I was right! Like the Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura, the founder of Post Peak Academy. So his name is Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Nagito's grandfather? Academy's founder has been added to your triple section of your handbook. Okay. It's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. It says, Hyoko Saionji is written here. What is in this newspaper? Damn, she looks so much better as an adult. Not in a creepy way, I swear, but like, she looks so much more mature and nicer compared to her bratty self earlier. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Saionji. This cannot mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew was a bratty child. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in the newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure, that is too different from the Hyoko that we knew. Yeah. What does this mean? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? It says Hyoko Saionji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? You dumb ass! An older sister with the same first and last name.
I mean...
That's the explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. Not Hyoko. Did you ever hear her mention her older sister? No. What did she say? Something about Resident Evil? It's like Resident Evil and Danganronpa. Hold up, what? Ultimate Despair Girl was hard for me since I usually play struggle the whole time. She is a Capcom vet. I'm sure she'd rock it. I am not a Capcom vet. I am just a Capcom supporter because I like Capcom. Especially Resident Evil, because I am very much obsessed with it, okay? It's not like I was that close to her or anything, you know?
Wrong.
Well, she doesn't have an older sister, I can tell you that. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. And she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? There's too much of a resemblance, though.
What are you saying?
What do you mean? That is Hyoko! Huh? Ultimate Destroyer Girls of Resident Evil, but in the Danganronpa universe. I would be a part of that group. I would be a menace. And not for hope. I would slaughter for hope. Not for despair, fuck despair. If people want me to succumb to despair, I shit you not, I will kill motherfuckers. I would be a menace.
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. Dude! Stop saying that. You get to play just like Jack. Oh, fuck yeah. I get to play as a serial killer? Yes. I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She's got all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she hit a growth spurt? What are you saying? Are we in a simulation? Is this all just a hologram? Have we been tricked so fucking bad, dude? Yeah, so she's dead. There's something not right. We're in the simulation. This is not real. She is already dead. There's no way that she could have had a growth spurt. You did lose your high school memories and maybe then some? Yeah, but like there's no way that she went from an adult to a child. Okay? She's not Benjamin Button. So, like, there's something wrong here.
Today, I'm feeling white.
What the fuck kind of, what was that saying? What was that? You said that whenever you're feeling, it's like, regardless, all the clues that I provided are true. Like, why did you say those? This sounds so bad. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck is this, the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper, is he really saying that this is the same person? That is impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko whenever she is already dead? Why does this even exist? Plot twist! Hiyoko's actually the actual, like, fakie, and she faked her death in the simulation to make it appear like she died, but when reality is she's very much alive and well and adult for some reason. Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subject, then it means it was some kind of experiment, right? So we're all simulated to look like younger versions of ourselves, when reality is we're all really adults, and we're all mature here, and we all are adult looking. We just for some reason are brainwashed in some type of weird ass simulation that we look and we see each other as younger adults. What if, wait, even worse idea. What if we have like this weird simulation thing going on? However, like in VR, like sometimes you need like attachments to make sure that you don't like go too far or accidentally like run off or something. Because whenever you play simulation games, sometimes you have tendencies to like if you ever watch like compilations, there's a bunch of them, of people like falling because like they think they're actually like about to fall off a cliff or something. They freak the fuck out. What if it's something like that, but we actually have like we're all in rooms or something, and like we're in this weird ass giant ass simulation where we see each other and think that the people in front of us are actually younger or back in our high school days, when reality is we're all adults, and so whenever we actually kill someone, we actually do kill them, but from our eyesight it looks like they're younger. That's my theory. It's a little bit of a wild theory, but like it's still the same of people still killing in the real world, but we don't see them as adults. We see them as them whenever they're in high school. Did that experiment change Chiyoko's body? Dude. What am I saying? Saying that out loud makes me sound messed up. What the fuck kind of experiment is that? If it is some kind of experiment, it would mean that there are also test subjects. I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard in that list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
A trick to the mind and a trick to the brain. What's going on, man? Better have something to do with anything on time travel. Nope. This game is a simulation. No, nothing else to look at? Alright, I'll talk to you and then I'll talk to the hologram.
Are we screwed?
This subject seems dangerous, dude.
Hey.
So don't tell me this killing's gonna have some psychological conclusion with some experiment. A little bit. I mean, if you really think about it, we're all succumb to psychological torture at this point. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it is the same from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best to continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they're incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ended. Perhaps they're still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. Another traitor! Nagito. It's that son of a bitch Nagito. He's gonna come back, I swear to you, he's gonna come back. And he's gonna be on par. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. And for that reason, the remnants of despair must immediately be eliminated once they are discovered. Everything for the sake of shining future. Immediately eliminated does not mean this is in order to kill them. This does not sound peaceful. I guess that is understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was as terrible as it sounds, it is pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones that are waging that war, there is no way they would forgive that easily. There's shit going on outside, sorry. I got quiet because I heard something outside. Ugh. Okay, Okay, with this, you're totally raised all the plans on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go to the next stage. Huh? Next stage. Alright, see you around, Kazuichi. Whoa. Oh, this is making it even worse. Damn it, not again. The hallway is different from the last time. I guess this is that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised. I moved to a different hallway than the last. How can you do that? Now is not the time to be confused by that. Think about it, it's just going to waste my energy. Third floor, okay. Oh, weird. Oh, why is this so broken? Why are we really so broken? This is weird. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, it's like an actual like video game. This is just so cool. Like it's showing that this is like a video game. Oh, I love that. It's creepy, but I love it. Hold on a second. How's my pet? Why am I taking care of you? This is the last time I'm gonna be taking care of you. Probably. Here you go. Enjoy your water. Friendly reminder, guys, drink water. What in the fucking Alice in Wonderland Heffalump and Woozle shit is this? Wait, what? There's a window there 1 second on the floor and now it's gone. Can I step on it? Oh, I can step on it. What the fuck is happening? This is so bizarre. Alright. Let's keep going, I guess. And I think the last bear is in 2B. Oh! Okay. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It is hard to think of a room like this actually exists inside of a school. Yeah, this is the old lobby room. There's still 2 bottles missing. And then the secret doorway. Hell yeah, dude. This is when what's her name died. She was sitting there. This is different. The dartboard wasn't here before. And if it was, it would have been over there, I think. There's a dartboard, but there's still a school. Or did Monokuma Rainwood make up this place? Both. Nice room-looking leather sofa. Looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Well, someone did. For the last time. There's a file of Host Week Academy. Confidential file. Means that this is a big secret. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. I need to confirm what is inside. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Academy has conducted rigorous research for various talents. The Hope Civilization plans to seek the use of fruits of our labor and further our true goal. Hold on, sorry, gotta stretch. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since the foundation, so it must succeed at all costs. That followed was a series of detailed instructions to intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression in my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Academy was behind something like that. I did not really get it, but there is something about these words. True hope. Nagito. Oh, magazines. Is one of them still upside down that says Hyoko or whatever her name was? There's a lot of magazines in here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. Oh! There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiro would have been happy to see this. Motorcycles, martial arts. Dude, why do you gotta do that? Oh. Okay. This room is not right. Sorry, I got really quiet because I was like looking at the room. I'm like, this isn't right. There's hologram again. What does this one say? Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report that we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all of them. Huh? Regarding the report that we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, they were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown whether they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they have survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to take survivors of the killing school life. As for the remains of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation, and once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Huh. Huh. And it says that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means that they should have been protected by the Future Foundation. Then why is this happening if the Future Foundation wasn't protecting us? Why were we forced to kill each other on this island? What if it's not us? What if it was actually the original 15 students? With Makoto and Kyoko. What if it was them? I guess it is not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
It's not us, it's them. It was the first group, the first survivors, the actual survivors. Hina. Kyoko. Who else was it? Byakuya? Makoto? Wasn't there someone else? Oh, yeah, serial killer. What's her name? Genocide Jap. My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache. It is your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clues, so why do a little bit of hacking here and there to get them? You can't even do that. Whoever is controlling you seems to possess many talents. Dreadlock failure student, fortune teller with the hot mom. Oh! Yeah! Big spiky hair boy. I forgot his name. Hinata? Hina? Something like that. Yeah, he believed that, like, there was like if I remember correctly, I might be a little wrong, but if I remember right, he like believes in aliens because he believed an alien stole his burger or something.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? It's not important at all. There's no way that is not important. His true identity should connect everything to what is happening right now. What if? Yasuhiro! Yeah, that was it. Thank you. Hiro. Wait, what if this is Chihiro? Robot Chihiro. What do we call her? What do we call them? Like alter ego, I think. What if this was alter ego trying to help us? What if this is alter ego? Its true identity should connect everything to what is happening right now. What if it's alter ego? They integrated themselves into the school function. Oh, I'm upside down. Looks like I am in a different hallway again. I am pretty much used to it by now, but even so, what is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. Alter ego to hero. Yeah, exactly. Am I? Okay. I don't like how I can't. Okay. Oh my. Just gonna back up. Oh, why are you? Whoa. This is what you call jiggly titties. It's close. Very close. Someone's coming. Akane is twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely close. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? My gut feeling is both.
Yeah.
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details, okay? It's just my gut after all. That is true, I guess. Yay. Oh, the pool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting really quiet because like this sounds really catchy. Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, it sounds nice. Sounds good. We can't go in the room. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. But we can't go in there. I love the 8-bit remixes. This is just fun. Yeah, sorry. I need to start jamming to it. Does this monitor serve the same purpose? Okay. Okay. There's hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There is no doubt there is another clue. To Future Foundation! 14th Division! Makoto Naegi! I called it! He's here! Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? What? To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear that you are now how dangerous and serious it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals. And the Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. I was right! It was them! It was the first survivors. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything for the sake of our future filled with hope. What does this mean? Oh my gosh, it is Makoto. It is the group. It is the original 6. This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. What? He is with the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Because he is so full of hope he doesn't want to hurt anybody, or he's just like got off the fucking road. He lost his mind. Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto Naegi. Remnants of despair has been updated. Oh my gosh. Why are there so many updates, dude? Okay, reserve department. Main department recruited students, started funds, blah blah blah. There's only one survivor. Okay. Tragedy. Got it. Tragedy. Got it. Ultimate despair. Got it. Killing school life. Got it. Blah blah blah. 15 people known. These often use their symptoms of foundation. Remnants of despair. Junko notion is death. An influential group knows remnants of despair exist. Unless they are stopped, the tragedy will never end. Live subject. The woman that looked a little like grown in Kyoko. Placing the poetry hanging on the office. Okay. Many attempt to create her hopes to learn the research. Okay. 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 That's everything, I think. All right. That's not what's here. This is not what's here. This is on the first floor. These look like cameras. Didn't I walk into a classroom? I do not really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I am suddenly in a laundry room. They had a laundry room here. I'm looking for a little bear. There he is. Son of a bitch. Okay. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Oh, I thought I had to like push buttons. Neo World program. Top secret. Confidential. This Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Whoa. The Neo World program has another name. Psychopath Therapeutic Communication Simulator. See, it is a simulation! The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to their cranium, the Neo World program allows the subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. It is a simulation! I fucking called it! Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with the information contained from the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Oh my gosh! Makoto used this on us for some reason. the remnants of despair. We're the remnants of despair, and Makoto Makoto and his group for some reason just decided to brainwash us. I don't know why, but this is what I'm thinking. They took us, put us under the simulation, and it was all done by the hands of Makoto. I don't know why though. It is kind of like SAO or hack. Thus, an extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world program, a feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. We wake up. We have been in a hospital. It has been 5 years since the incident. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. I realize I have been unconscious for 5 years in this simulation. I have been undergoing the terrible, horrible, no good, tragic event in human history for 5 years. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It all disappeared until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There is no way I can escape this. I am starting to accept that there is no way. This is something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
Interesting. You gotta raise the flag more in order to clear the character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you! Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. It's literally like my dream telling me, you are in a dream. You need to wake up. Like, this is what this is making me think of. Did you get the bear in the room? Yeah, I did. Made up. Including me. Alright. Yeah, it was right here. I got him. Oh, yeah. She left her swimsuit.
Hiya!
Oh no. Hi there, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made during the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. Oh gosh, don't break the fourth wall again. The end of the world is nigh. What are you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it just heart-throbbing? I look forward to it. Why are we turning blue and green? Whoa. Oh, that's, This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I did not really see a resemblance, but... Sonia! Huh. Sonia!
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the Nakobo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is whenever your health improves while after taking a fake medicine you believe it's real. And then the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls the other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, then it becomes real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because we're in a fucking simulation, you dumbass!
Oh my.
Huh? Not sure. I'm not sure I understand. What the heck? Well, yep. She's not real. You're not real. We're not real. None of this is real. All of this is a fake. All of this is a lie. We're gonna die here. What? Generating mono chorus file read in 4 seconds. Warning, the renderer Zetsubo renderer is not a registered renderer. Renderer will not error. No subject matches name, future, system character. Warning, the renderer blah blah blah. Okay. Currently active tab is... Warning, the currently active tab is not a tab. This icon size change operation is no something. World blah 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 blah. If classroom B scene blah blah blah. Other coding cannot port. Security warning. Name command. And port default. Update. Renderer UI. Creator model. Island 00. Cortex blah 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 blah. Build classroom blah blah blah. Okay. So that's like real coding, I think. There's supposed to be a window. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted in reading stuff. Surveillance camera. Still the monitor, still the door. Okay. This is all weird because everything's black and white now. Is this floating? That is impossible. There is no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at the object. Oh my gosh. Actual oh gosh. Chihiro! Oh my gosh! It's you! You're here! I was joking about you, but you're here! Welcome. Hi, Chihiro. Welcome to the Neo World program. Okay, I need to figure out coding really fast. Don't mind me, I just want to know numbers. I'm gonna do it later, probably in my spare time. But I'm definitely taking a photo of these numbers in the top corner. Hold on, let me just... Okay, got it. Have photograph for later. A person. A floating person is talking to me. It's Chihiro! Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? It was! No, I am not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you just call me Alter Ego. Alter Ego! That is the name my master gave me whenever he created me. Also, do I sense a familiar person? A familiar presence? Huh. Must be my imagination. I want to take more pictures of all these codings. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Not female. Yeah, it's not female. Of course it's not female. This is Chihiro. It can talk, but what are you? Alter Ego, Artificial Intelligence Program. I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, the only observer was the authority to directly influence you guys. I cannot exactly exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you do not normally meet. I am sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has affected everything I'm supposed to be managing, and because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on, my brain cannot follow what you were saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. No, I understand what they're saying. There actually is a virus. That is the Monokuma virus. That is the despair virus, basically. And even though we're supposed to be under the simulation of having this great, happy time, Things are going awry. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. It's floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. I feel like I cannot feel my feet on the ground, or I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, where is this Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, the only data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailed Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school that you're in. It appears that this place is entirely under the virus's influence. That is probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch is rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I do not really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I could not understand what it was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if it was a fictional world. Are you saying that this world is a fictional world? Bingo! The robot opens its eyes and says, "You need to wake up. This is a dream. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up." And then, like, as the world is, like, going crazy, as you hear the ringing of "you need to wake up," all of a sudden you realize that you're in a simulation. You wake up in the real world, and you're, like, on the brink of death. Sorry, I'm just spitballing ideas. I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing piece of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. I mean, I kind of figured that. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Okay, did we just break the fourth wall again? Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it is a program for creating hope. If you're saying this is a fake world, that means that nobody's died yet. Nekomar might be alive. Man! That also means Gundam might be alive too. His hamsters probably are. Let's be real here. I'm just saying. But he's alive. A program for creating hope. But the fact that we are here and the fact that we do not have our memories, that is all the program's fault, correct? Deleting memory is the first step to replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period that you set it to, and from there you upload memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories, but why? Why us? Why was our school memories taken away? There is a reason for that, correct? That is a mystery to me too. Building the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in the experimental stage. I'm sure there is a very good reason. Unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we are lab rats? That is the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we are just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. Manuscript. You're digging around. What is this? Hi, Cheery. But they are trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I am sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new worlds. And all these new words make my head feel like it is about to burst. This is not my Danganronpa? No. This is Danganronpa 2. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yes, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Chihiro! Chiaki! They were intended to guide the participants in this way. I only watch people play version 1 and version 2, my bad. Oh, you're fine. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. They were not given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules that they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that's changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is this virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I am attempting to do. Nekamaru's best boy Chinese favorite is Nagito. He is not my favorite! He's on my shoulder. Nekamaru's on my shoulder. What do you mean Nagito's my favorite? He's not my favorite. He's who everyone ships me with. In the end, it's still the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back, so it would not have complete control. Nekamaru is your accessory, Nagito is your destiny. Absolutely not. Even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She was probably talking about Mother Monokuma Rock in the Foundation House, or the Fun House. Based on what she is saying, it sounds like she is on the receiving end of the one-sided attack. Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the future Foundation created. I can tell this just by communicating with her, which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses an alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That is so freaking irritating. That also explains why whenever Chiaki was killed, she didn't explode. It was a simulation. That also explains the way that she was acting towards Monokuma with Monami. But how did that virus affect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was affected through a network. I am fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought up an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming what just I heard as the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? They were the observers. Oh. Yeah, well, program as soon as we'll review it. But it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I have completely overwhelmed by it, but I am still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit. If I took over the observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the world program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
You're breaking my game, dude! Plot twist, it actually gives me a virus on my computer for real. Which would just suck, dude, because I just got this computer. Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you! If you're gonna say something else, I suppose you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable, so it can be parallel to... Deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes with the relationship and friendly the case as a result of being cut off rapidly because a situation where your own existence is unobservable and... Why are there two of you? Launch should be at 1 a.m. You know what? You're right. Accelerates and crosses the joint ownership of the world in the situation of the context and invites your death. Death, 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 death. Death, 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 death. Huh? Death. 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 Makoto. I recognize that outline anyway. That's Makoto. I hate that I recognize it. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I am currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. What in the world? That person created an independent country that does not accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. It looks like this guy cannot even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there is no time, I am going to be saying that I need to say and believe that you were there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing will not help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. Oh my gosh, we got to do monotone voice for everything. Let's go! We never expected such an atrocious virus that was lurking inside the Neo World program, but that is entirely our fault. It is our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. It is not just the virus either. I cannot say for sure that the program did not have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys, but this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us. What did he want to save us from? Why would he do this to save us? You have already seen the password to enter the graduation exam room. Yes, we have. You know, 11037. 11037. That is the number we found in the Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. But that is the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I am also that person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Yeah, it's supposed to be Leon though. We remember this. Can you understand what I am trying to say? I am entrusting that you will all have entrusted me with your future. That person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to end it until I can get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of the teacher goes rogue, I have prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It is the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority cannot stop that command. It is a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer, which means even if they steal the teacher's authority, they should not be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. Okay, so we need to work together, I need to convince everyone to save everyone. Okay. Blech. Blech. I got hair in my mouth. Blech. Sorry. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Error. Yashi Baba. Death. What is happening? Death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, that's all the hints that you're gonna get. If that's no good artificial intelligence that tells you more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Yeah, Monokuma just noticed what just happened. Huh. Interesting. It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It would be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma does not know about the conversation I had with the guy just now. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion through all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best. What do we have to do our best at? Being hopeful! The mystery is getting solved. I am finally starting to see the truth, but what are we supposed to do with that truth is really a lie? We know we are working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, we do really need to work hard and do our best. Is there really a person to do our best? If everything was a lie, then is everything just meaningless? Shut the fuck up! It is time for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something out of as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? Then the world is flipped over and become so irrational. What am I supposed to do? Believe in him. 1103% has been added to the truth book section. Okay. Shutdown sequence has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. That's what we found! Alright. It's time to go. Let's go.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep.
See you soon.
A red door. It is just a waste of time thinking about that. All that means. I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. I'll see you guys there. He means this red door. So do I just go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Whoa. It's coding. It's all ones and zeros. How much do you want to bet that this is all coding that all just says death? Binary mandala. Is this all saying death? I like to think it is. I think this is all just like death written in binary. And this is a long hallway. I see the light. Don't go into the light. Well, I have no choice. It says poo hoo. It says poo 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 poo. Oh, damn. That's disappointing. This place.
Yo.
Oh gosh, you're alive! Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place. Yukiko!
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is this a trial field? It's like it's a trial ground, but the vibe's way different.
we've been here before, correct?
Yes, this should be the place at the door that the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey,
Seems pretty strange we've been in the other building up until now.
Damn it.
Just like we were dreaming of something. Now we're in a simulation. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
Welcome!
So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones ever to beat the game! After stopping by Hosting Academy, you finally come back to this place! To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island! Give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before. Yeah, my boy! This trial actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey,
Who fucking cares? This graduation means that we can finally go home, right?
of course.
Of course, that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do, huh?
Now then.
Let's take a look at the LCD touch panel that is built into your seats. What? Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat. You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, whichever one in the majority will be considered your final decision. And if you don't press either of them, they will be treated as an absence and will not be
In
counted.
other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absent.
Then,
Huh. Then the result is based on a majority vote. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there an event is kind of like a graduate ceremony called the graduation program. Even if we do this to majority vote, the result's already pretty damn obvious. He's just gonna move us along. Can we press it now?
no.
Hey, you can't do that! Oh my fucking gosh, can we just push a button, press graduate, and get the fuck out of here, you piece of garbage? I mean, your result hasn't firmed yet, nor will you have been kept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up!
Who the fuck cares? I'm gonna push the button.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? Does that mean it will not end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate.
Damn it.
What? So let me get this straight, hold on. What I'm hearing from this is... What? Even if we do get several, just saying that we will not graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well,
I'm sorry that you're being rude earlier.
No way!
But you don't have to worry. There's no way that I would acknowledge your graduation. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because that's how it has to be. This is what we have to do, a part of the graduation. It does not mean he cannot exert his will over anything. He too has a limit. This is what Alter Ego was talking about. No, it's what Makoto was talking about, you dumb fuck.
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys will still need to do it to resolve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority vote, and from there, you move on to the graduation program. Why do we even have to go through something that's so fucking dumb? Well, that is that you said we're merely waiting for the main cast, right? Oh, sorry, that was me talking. Which means you were just stalling for time. Who was the main cast? Oh, who's the main cast? Oh, you don't need to worry about that. It has nothing to do with you guys. There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We were the only ones who were involved, you know?
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Pissed me off.
What's with the chump comment?
Can't ignore that.
Nope. It's not that important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
I won't forgive you.
How do you treat it like one?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I did create everything after all. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Before you die, sear my power into your memories. This is gonna get weird. Yeah, that's all I have. Okay. Hello, world. Huh.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic.
I'm probably gonna finish this on Friday, just so you know. Wednesday's gonna be for Ace Attorney. But this is gonna get interesting.
Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
First lesson in computer programming and often penetrating testing is to make a display of Hello World. Really? Fun.
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Okay. Okay. There's UAVT. Ultimate. No. There's a V. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. U. Virtual? Really? Oh yeah, you're right. I just got rid of that. I am so dense today. I'm so sorry. I was like, there's not a lot of words with the letter V, so I was like trying to think. But I didn't see an R. I just got rid of it. Why are we going this way? Oh, right. I just got rid of that. Can I shoot an L? Dear Lord. I'm just sorry. I was sitting there. I'm just like, I'm trying to find letters. I'm just not caring.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Then why did you spoil it if you made me think about it?
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Yeah, life is a simulation. Oh my gosh, he's like freaking Bill Cipher.
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
No, it's true.
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Welcome to the fourth wall break. Hi. I'm Geek. I also go by Tiny. And in a public setting, I go by Cheryl. Don't mind me.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I know. The all-in-your-minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair.
No, it's just denial.
But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
Cause it's a game!
This is kind of funny. Like he's gonna say "cause it's a game" over and over, huh?
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Nekomaru's a zero-touch massage because it's a game. Now I feel despair. No, Nekomaru's amazing massages.
Just stop. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
Tanya.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
Fuyuhiko, sweetie, honey,
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
oh my gosh. Oh, this is weird. Because, like, we've seen these pods before, I think, right?
Which means your body still exists in the real world.
Does that mean that they're still, like, they're just dead bodies in there?
But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
Does that mean that everyone else is technically dead?
Simply put, you're, not aviators, but...
Those who are died in the game are not actually dead. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that means that Nekomaru's alive. That means Nekomaru's alive. Nikan technically is alive. That also means that everyone's alive. Ibuki's alive. Wait, and Naito's alive.
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
Yeah.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Remember Naito from the chapter 0? Yeah.
Your avatars were constructed by removing a
Junko's hand,
specific
yeah.
thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
Memories. A specific thing that was removed from our bodies. Our memories. School memories.
I see. What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
Bingo.
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
Girly.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We cannot proceed if we do not accept it. And it's believing him really the only thing that we can do. Alright, let's do this. Okay.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Is there any evidence that this...
You are the
What does that mean?
Your avatar is made of memory, but your actual, though you have no memories of your real body's actually.
That must be it.
Oh my gosh, I had to agree with Monokuma. Oh shit.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
No, why do we have to agree with you?
There was a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
We're all adults. Wake up and get the taxes done. Let's go.
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some age so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
Oh.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time.
That was when Nakamura's locker was in Danganronpa 1. Oh my gosh!
Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we did not know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not, but looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? Fuyuhiko would have known. Because he's the only one who knew that what's-her-name died.
You're the only one! Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long?
Hey, that's more than I was thinking. I was saying 5.
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
Yep.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
No, it's one of his truths.
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
Yes.
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
It's like what Sonny was saying earlier about the psychological thing about you take a fake pill and you were told that it does good things, that you will psychologically tell yourself that it's good and then you will get better. Whereas if you tell yourself it's a bad pill and you take it, even if it's not a real pill, your body will basically neurologically think, oh my gosh, you're doing damage to yourself and will show farm. It is exactly that.
So if our brains believe something is real, It's no different than if it actually happened?
Placebo and nocebo. Yes, exactly. Thank you to Kitty. That's what it was called.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that.
Yeah, placebo and nocebo. You told us that.
In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room.
How did you read this?
But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia.
Huh.
Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Shut the fuck up. If I said something like that, no one would be simping for me. Everyone fears me like the plague whenever I mention it. You good-for-nothing simp.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth?
Exactly. That's exactly what we're saying, Fuyuhiko.
We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here.
Yes.
So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Yes. And that everyone is dead is actually alive. Oh my gosh, everyone's alive. Oh my gosh, does that mean, like, everyone's alive? Like, everyone or not everyone? Like, did the killings actually happen at the school, and we're just one simulated to be in the school even though we're all actually alive and not dead like in the actual Danganronpa games?
The Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Wait! Nagito figured that out. That explains a lot, because whenever we saw Nagito, he stabbed himself in the hand and had various other stab wounds on his body. He didn't have any of those, which means that he's very much alive, and that means that it was all a simulation. He figured that shit out. He knew it was a simulation. Oh. But my question is, what the fuck happened to his hand, and why is it a part of my body? Why is it part of him? Unless it was a weird simulation hand and he was like recalibrated into the virtual world. He's still alive. But now he's like has Junko's hand as a part of the simulation for whatever reason. Unless that hand is also fake. Huh. And it's hard to tell what's real and what's not real. Chiaki was already dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Chiaki was nothing more than a program. Now you can make one final flaw. And what was that? Did I figure it out? He thought Chiaki wasn't dead. He gave everything to save her. Aww.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program.
I would be very disturbed if I saw the beautiful night sky and then all of a sudden, blink, and it's daytime again. That's scary shit.
It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
We all just start trying to commit die. That is why, in the end... Hi, Glitch! Hajime said in chapter 1 end, he looked at the night sky and he knows it was being watched. Yeah, I remember that. It was all just a creation. That is the truth. The truth is that it was all a lie. That is how the world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Oh.
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to
Oh
commit
my gosh,
were
I
part
just
of some
realized
silly
there's just a
game.
hanging Ibuki. I'm so sorry. Do not look in the corner.
everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Believe in Nekomaru that believed in you, died for you, and loved you all. Oh, my man. Everyone, okay.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
This isn't like SAO at all. Or hacks, or whatever it's called.
So, you are saying everyone is still alive?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality.
Yep.
And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
Yep. Thinking about is actually barely predates Sword Art Online. Just barely? Damn.
What? Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
They're veggies?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Fuyuhiko.
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
No one likes the freaking outcomes. Everyone likes to have a little bit of a challenge.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation?
Oh shit, that's actually technically gonna be our allies.
The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Yes and no, please, Akane, listen to me. I'm a voice inside someone's head. I am just a small little broken chip piece, but you need to listen to me, even though you can't hear it between all this coding that's going on. Yes and no. Yes, they made us play this game, but they tried to make it better for us. They tried to get rid of the bad memories and refill it with hope so that whenever they could bring us back into society, we would be better. Instead, what happened is this fucking virus of Monokuma got into this world, which brought up all this despair and all this death. And literally, the Future Foundation couldn't do anything but watch in horror as this fucking virus was taking over the program. Please, listen to me in this little tiny voice box.
Then, Monomi and Chiaki were...
Yes, they were trying to help us.
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then, we were taken out.
See. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
It's not, we're being brainwashed to think that. Stop! Because of that, it's because we're technically the remnants of the ultimate despair. The Future Foundation was going to try to reprogram us in a weird way, a weird type of hypnological thing, and that's why we were going to be part of the Future Foundation, and they were going to technically try to reprogram us in the weird psychological way to do that, and instead Monokuma decided, no, we're going to still keep them to be the enemy despair remnants of the Future Foundation. They want the memory of the brainwashing of Junko. Exactly! But Monokuma is still trying to do that. So, our enemy is not the Future Foundation. We need to be allies with them. We are brainwashed because of that. Listen to me, Akane. This is not real. We need to be friends with the Future Foundation in order for this to work. The Future Foundation is our real enemy. Listen to me, Hajime! I have been trying my best to control you for a long time, but please. Sonya and Gunna particularly seem to have killed millions. Oh my gosh. It would make sense. She is royalty. Royal dictators are a lot, if you remember the French back in the day. Let them eat cake and all. And Gundam with his army of hamsters? Oh gosh. Is that it? Is that really it? No, it's not. Taro? Bro. Oh, fuck. Okay.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
No!
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
That was not
There's
them!
no way they're good guys.
That wasn't them!
Then the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
No! I need to counter Makane. It was my nickname for ages. I mean, this does sound good. Who is our enemy? Is this really the Future Foundation? It's not.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Okay, I need to counter her.
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys.
Unless...
Then the Future Foundation, truly an organization of evil.
Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, I know.
Crap! The Neo World program, the Future Found.
The ones who trapped. It's all the Future.
And the enemy is the. I mean, a group that would make a killing
What?
game.
Okay.
Crap!
Okay. So we know... Okay.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
No.
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
It's not.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
It's not, though. Lucas Soda Develop Hope Project, if I remember right. Okay.
Crap!
I shall trust your judgment.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
Develop Hope Project.
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group. There's no way they're. Then the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
Okay. Sorry, I was like trying to get more time. It's not.
The Neo World program was developed by
Developed Hope Project. Oh wait, what if it was the Neo program?
the Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
The
Not.
enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
But it is not. Ugh.
Crap!
Shit, I'm gonna die in a minute. Okay, let's look at these truth bullets and try it one more time. So we have entrance exam, students, blah blah blah, all died except for one. Survivors. Okay, what if it's the Academy survivors? Neo World on Killing Game. Oh. Okay. Well, that's the thing. I thought I tried Neo Program too, and it didn't work.
The Neo World program was developed by
Oh, shit.
the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing.
And the
I know I
enemy
need
is
to
the Future
counter
Foundation.
Akane because this girl is like,
a group that would make it.
it wasn't us.
No, that's wrong.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Yep.
Then, why is there killing going on?
Because of a virus. That's Monokuma. Monokuma is the virus, seen as an observer, but he has ideas as a teacher role to force us to go against each other.
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Bingo.
Could it be that virus is?
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Bingo. After you beat the game, you can play the original Neo World program. Really?
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
I'm sorry. I got distracted for a second. I look over because I'm like reading the dialect as I'm doing this. I just look over and I just see Nekomaru and his giant package in that Speedo. Holy shit. I was not ready for that. I got Nekomaru's love confession first try. I've never gotten Nagito. Dude, Kitty, I'm gonna ask this once. Are you asking me to try to get Nagito to confess to me?
Monami,
Ugh.
what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
It would be really fun to see. Okay, fine. But that also is something we need to clear up. Monami, or Usami's role. She was an observer.
I see. She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
Yep.
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Bro.
Non-player character. Character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Yep.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
Yep. Chiaki was also an observer.
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
Nope.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Chiaki.
Huh? Another observer?
Chiaki. The Future Foundation's other observer. Chiaki Nanami.
I see. Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program.
It is kind of stunning how comfortable Nekomaru is with guy on guy love. Dude, are you kidding? He literally, like, as a love confession to my character Hajime, he's literally, like, stripped for me. And then gave him a massage right then and there in front of everybody. So, like, I don't think he has any shame in anything. A body's a body.
One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Exactly, Sonya. He just loves love. Exactly. What? Here's my theory. Nekomaru is literally pansexual. I think, isn't pansexual like they will love anybody? Doesn't matter the gender identity or anything? Isn't that pansexual? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't really know the flags or the sexual orientations that well.
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
Yep.
So you're saying she was just a program?
I'd say he's more
She
A's.
didn't actually exist
He just
in
wants to
real
feel-
life?
Yeah. Do you think he's like Arrow Ace? Where he basically just sees people in like a friendship way, or just asexual? Because that would also make sense too. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Then she wasn't human?
Nope. She did not exist at all. Well, that also explains why I never could get her underwear. Not human.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive.
Hajime, sweetie, you're in denial.
Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character, she was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, There's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
Him and Nagi both seem ace. They don't romanticize like crazy, and they don't seem to care what gender is providing. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Damn it! Wait, so I'm also hearing that I'm after the guys that are ace? Damn it! Shit! You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. Actually, you know what? Never mind. You know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, especially for my characters. I feel like girls would find that interesting. For everyone who is here. I guess we both ways. Interesting.
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
Oop.
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Like, don't you just show us your true self already?
He glitches and it's really Junko again.
What, you can't talk?
He glitches away and Junko appears. Glitch away and Junko appears. Glitch away and Junko
Cowardly
appears.
of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Nagita risks his life over and over for his love and hope for Chiaki. Damn. Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
Makoto?
What? World Ender?
Wait! Say that again? Wait. Makoto!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies
Makoto! Hi!
with you guys.
I haven't heard your voice in so long. I've heard the voice and I was like, wait, is that? Hi!
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Hi! Makoto! It's like looking in a weird deformed mirror.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hi!
And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
Hello! I haven't seen you in so long. Actually, I think if I really think about it, I don't even think I had an avatar then. I don't think I even had a little character for myself. I think I was just a voice. Unlike you, I have words like crazy. Makoto! You ultimate average boy! This is wild.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Yeah, but he's good, I promise. We need to hear him out.
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
Plain Joe versus Plainer Joe really is.
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us!
Put that tongue back in your mouth, dude.
Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
Oh shit. I see the mini Mario anytime I don't. Yeah! I mentioned it earlier. You can go back to like the beginning of the stream for a minute, but like I have like myself is a little bit bigger, and you can see me holding him, and it's super cute, and he's super tiny, and I love him so much. The situation that we're in, yeah, because we're traitors.
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
No, Kazuichi, this is important. We need to hear him out.
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Yep. Hope Restoration Program.
By now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Yep. It's time to start agreeing with Makoto. Let's go!
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Yes and no.
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think. Put it together and what do you get? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Oh shit, logic down, let's go. Woo! La 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 la. Question 1. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Makoto and the others, Hajime and the others. I'm saying this one. No, it was Hajime. Huh. Interesting. Hajime is missing more than the rest of his memories. Is he even Hajime? You right on that one. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just chilling. I'm just listening to the music, sorry. Who are the remnants of despair? Makoto and the others, Hajime and the others. Hajime remembers Makoto, Nagito, or the other way around. The boat riders and rescued on the island. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the message. I didn't know that there was a cliff. Shit. Okay, we're good. Yeah, they said they were being rescued. Question 3. Why are Hajime and the others put into the Neo World program? To fill with despair, to recover from it. You were minions of Junko? Yep. Okay. Talk about the worst job. I know.
It's all coming together.
Wait! Does that mean Hajime was the one who convinced all of it? Oh my gosh, were you Jones?
Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Oh my gosh, don't tell me you were Jones! Do not tell me Hajime was Jones. Was Hajime Jones? Did he convince everyone else in the program to die? Did he convince them all to drink the Kool-Aid? Dude.
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys.
No! No! I was him! I've done this! No!
That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
I'm the bitch! Indiana Jones? No, Clovers. There was a town, it was a cult back in the day called Jonestown. I forgot the guy's first name, but he was something Jones. And he convinced everyone to drink Kool-Aid with cyanide. And they all died of and he basically convinced them all to die. Hajime's Indiana Jones, sure.
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair.
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Yep.
don't be stupid.
No, it's true.
In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy.
That Jones, yeah.
But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Oh, coup d'etats. I didn't know that's how he said it. Okay.
Yes. They're responsible for the tragedy, and brought chaos into the world.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Despair
Oh my
in human
gosh!
form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are.
That's a different art style. That's a different gray guy.
The ultimate despairs don't
Oh my
care
gosh!
about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
Yeah.
You
Jim Jones, thank you,
dangerous
Clovers.
group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
No, it's true, honey.
Try. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Oh shit, this is a different sprite. They have a different sprite. Whoa.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Yeah. Nagito's a lot smarter than I need to give him credit for. Holy shit.
Nagito, why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He figured out this is a simulation, and now he's trying to help Junko.
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Yep.
Is it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside,
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details about our missing memories. Information about the time that we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. It's not written in here. These profiles might have written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
I watched a video of Jonestown Massacre on YouTube a few weeks ago. Yeah, I watched one too, and it was like a documentary, and it had like the ones where they interviewed one of the survivors. And she was like 12 years old, and then like she and some of her, like her sister, and like 2 other kids ran into the jungle together and survived during the horrible incident. And they made it out. They found police. They helped them. They got reunited with the father, and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was horrible. This whole incident was horrendous. Over 900 people created mass die together. It was awful. And what was also interesting is that the guy Jones was like, you would think that if he's the one convincing everyone to commit the die together, and they were all in on it, he got shot, which is also very strange to me, in my opinion. I think we watched similar stories. We might have. But there's somewhere I would not recommend it. Listen to me whenever I say this. I do not recommend it. Okay? At all. Do not listen to this. Unless you can stomach it, I guess. But, like, somewhere there is a recording of documentation, like a recording somewhere, like an audio recording of people committing this mass group die. It was horrible. Because, like, the parents force-fed the kids. It was a horrible situation. But if you're basically saying that I fucking was Jones for this shit, that's insane. Did I give him Kool-Aid? Did I give them Kool-Aid?
why? Why do you know something like that?
Did I give them Kool-Aid? I hate my own character now.
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school.
Okay.
And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. Why did he try to do to us? Okay, you know what? Holy shit, Clovers, do not listen to that audio, please. Okay, I even have like seen people say that they went and they listened to it. They do not like it. It is dark. Okay, like some people have listened to it. They're like, I regret it. I don't like listening to it. It's very horrific. Do not listen to that. Why on earth did Gideon spoilers and false sheets? Hi, Barry! Don't worry, don't mind us. Just talking about Jonestown. He has his cosmate along with Junko. Okay, that also explains though why none of us died from the explosion. You know? We should have died from that explosion, but we didn't. I was not thinking about it, don't worry. Thank you, Clovers. Do not listen to the audio. Are you telling us to answer that? No! 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 Hello? Hello? I'm pushing a button here. Oh, shit. Okay, do you want the answer? I kind of do. I don't really care about this anymore. I just want to get it over with. Something, something. I'm assuming it has the word kill in it. Yep. Kill us all. Really? I knew it had kill in it, but really? Oh, shut up. Damn. I hate this. Hi, Jermaine. Yeah, the program is evil. Yeah. Okay. Can you kill my ass? I know it's a bad time to be talking about killing right now, but you know. I need L. Also, a senator was killed in that, and various reporters. And for once, I say for once, quote unquote, the one of the cameramen died. Usually cameramen are immortal, but not this one.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learn that everyone, including him, was ultimate
So
despair.
don't give the answers. Dude, I honestly didn't. I knew it had the word kill, but I didn't want to have to like risk dying for this. I'm sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the shit there. I'm just like, I don't really care.
And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yeah.
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that.
Yeah. You think?
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
Because you technically were.
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Buddy, you Jin Jones everybody!
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school.
Yep.
But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep.
You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
He did technically die. True. But there's a weird theory about that because they found out he was shot in the head. But why didn't he go out with everyone else by drinking the Kool-Aid?
Her?
So the whole thing is what makes it weird is that technically what was supposed to have happened is everyone drank the Kool-Aid, and then if you didn't drink the Kool-Aid, you were held at gunpoint anyway. And then the ones with the weapons, they drank the Kool-Aid, and then technically the last one technically would have been Jones. But yet he was shot in the head. I just find that a little strange. I mean, so was the failed painter. Just FYI. He made sure everyone else died and then he did it himself.
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima.
Wouldn't that make Sonya a dictator? She's the ultimate princess. That's what I'm saying.
She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
What?
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Wait. What? What? I might need to leave. I'm getting... First of all, I've been streaming for 3 hours. My throat is literally dying. And also, I just want to get up and go. I'm kind of like... you know, it's a good time to take a break. But I've also been doing this for 3 hours, so I'm kind of at my limit. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. And thank you for being here. One last quick promo because I can, and I'm very proud. Look at him! Look at the little guy! He's so tiny and cute now. You can see him on the big screen. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic night or day, depending where you are in the world. All that good fantasy stuff. And we shall continue this one on Friday. On Wednesday, we're gonna be playing some more Ace Attorney. So, thank you. Bye. Visual TinyGeek. It's adorable. Don't change the subject. He's adorable. Okay, bye.